Hey folks, today I would like to show you an issue that I experienced with my car. It's 2010 Mercedes E-Class with an OM651 engine. And the issue I had, as many of you did, or it's quite common I see on the internet, that you have uneven revs. That means in the morning you start your car, you're going on the red light, and suddenly the revs are going up and down a bit. It sort of feels like a hum, let's put it that way, and you see slight vibration. So that issue is 99% caused by wrong mixture of air and fuel. So it means there's a leak somewhere. In regarding the fuel, I haven't spotted any leaking fuel, and people saying it may be a sensor. This one in the front, and there's another one in the back. This one, it's connected with that's the one I'm referring to. Now this sensor actually you can buy. I actually got it from another vehicle just as a try, no change. I haven't changed that sensor yet, but from my understanding you can't buy just that sensor. You need to buy the whole rail, which is basically just a metal pipe, and it's quite expensive in Mercedes. So I was always taught that when you're trying to fix something, go from the cheaper parts to the most expensive parts. So what I did, I changed the air filter, no change. I've changed fuel filter, and the issue is still prevailing. People saying change your MAF sensor. Well, this one is made from Continental, and if you have a one from Continental or Hitachi, it's very unlikely they go wrong. If you have one from Bosch, they are slightly more prevail to fail, but these two no. I also have a computer that I can hook up to the computer to the car, and I see the values are just perfect, so I don't see issue up there. People also saying it must be your injector. I took the injectors out, they seem to be fine. They just done over 120,000 miles. It's a 10 years old car. You know, the vehicle is doing 45 to 51 mpg, so the fuel consumption is pretty good for this size of a vehicle. So there is no smoke, nothing like that. So I very much doubt it's an injector. So I'm still looking for a leak. But actually, what I found the other day when I was fixing something else, there's this hose that is actually coming to the turbo. You can see on the clips. You can see it up there. That was a bit dirty. Now I know there's air coming through intercooler through that hose into the turbo, and it was a bit muggy and oily on the outside, and that's indicating that most likely there is some sort of a leak up there. So what I'm gonna do, actually, I'm gonna change the two seals inside, and hopefully that will help. The seals look like this. It's fairly easy job to do. The larger one goes on the bottom, the smaller one goes on the top. From my understanding, they are made by Topran, the company. This one actually I bought from a dealership. It was about 8 quid. This one I bought from another website. It was just about £5, so fairly inexpensive, and should be quite easy to do. All you need to do, remove a shield from the bottom, take the pipe out, change the seals, and put it back on and see what happens. So all you need to do is literally take this cover down, just like that. It's 9 screws. Then you have access to that pipe I was talking about. It's just on the clips. Same clips are on the top, and the pipe is literally going all the way to your turbo, right up there. And just get it out, unclip, change the two seals, and then we'll go a test ride and we'll see how is it going. The pipe is out. This one is going to the intercooler. This one is going to the turbo. Those are the new seals. When you will look actually on side, you'll see some oil in it. That's fine. That's the way it's supposed to be. The air going through, it's not completely dry. It has a tiny amount of oil because keep lubricating the turbo. But if there is a massive amount of oil, then obviously you have an issue. So what I'm gonna do, just change that seal. Literally just gonna take it out and put a new one in. Just wipe it with a dry cloth and just clip it back in. Make sure you don't use any sort of silicone or anything like that, because if you do, you can easily damage the turbo or the entire system. So just make it dry, replace the seal, clip it back in. That's it. It's fairly easy. The way it works, you literally, it's just these two sides that are holding the clip in it. So if you put a screwdriver here on the side, that will easily just, if you put a screwdriver over here, it will unclip literally, and then another side, and everything comes out. Don't force it too much. Should be fairly easy to get it out. New seal is in. Just wipe any oil that is in there, just make it dry. The system itself will prime that air going through with the oil as it needed. I mean, if those seals lasted for 10 years, 120,000 miles, I think they've done a pretty good job. Fairly inexpensive to change, so why not give it a try? Hopefully the issue with that hum will go away.